only go on 1 minute.
Yeah, but it may be a bit optimistic betting on Wesley So in this game because the position is still normal.
Yeah, the position is absolutely fine for black. Yeah, I mean that even though it looks not all that exciting so far, things will inevitably happen in this game because we have a board full of pieces. Once again, we are not talking about Nakamura's game against Radjabov. By the way, the fact that Nakamura played h4 and h5, I would still claim that shows some aggressive intentions. a6 and h5. So, well, now it's a serious question if he will be able to, to support those pawns. Obviously, it feels nice to grab some space, but sometimes those pawns, they will start to be...
Yes, but I think, like, if we just imagine that we traded queens, I think h5 pawn can be kind of an investment in the endgame because usually
it's
like
very good to have it on h5 in the endgame. Obviously, b5, a6, b5. I'm not really sure what Teimour is playing for. b4 and to take on a2. Is it the plan? Looks like.
But the question is what to do with white now because before may be a threat.
a3.
Yes, a3 and okay, I can't say that's... Yeah, at least a3 is aimed against before because a6 pawn is hanging. Right.
At least I thought so. That black cannot play before. Takes and queen takes, attacks the rook on c8.
Yeah, if we are not blundering anything...
Bishop e4, we just take the rook, right?
Yeah, I think it may be...
Some tricks like bishop f3, g.
Yes, but I still don't believe that it may work.
Yeah, queen f... Well,
I mean, at least Teimour is not kind of player who calculates these kind of lines because it at least looks too risky for black.
Yeah, and you're not forced. I mean, if it would be your only option to, let's say, to stay in the game, then of course.
Yeah, so b5 and Hikaru played a3. Yeah,
a3 was played. What the time situation in this game? I believe Naka is still above 10 minutes. That would be my guess.
And personally, I don't like this plan for black playing a6, b5 because now white in some kind of positions have a c5 square. I mean, trading the bishops, playing knight e4 and then b4 and knight c5. So we'll see, and knight on f8 is a little bit misplaced and
it's like it's
not taking part in the game right now.
Yeah, getting cut off from the game. Especially if black all of a sudden starts to help white a little, like bishop takes, knight takes, and then if you look at this position, you clearly see that the knight on f8 is not doing all that much. And
I mean, tactically, probably even knight h7. Okay, at least this move doesn't look so good, but in this exact position, I think I can even consider this continuation and e6.
Takes e6.
Yes. Okay, maybe I'm too optimistic, but why not? Yeah, controlling some critical squares.
Bishop takes e4 was played.
So
the move that I claimed is helping white.
Yes, but it's quite difficult to keep the pressure.
Here, both captures make sense. It seems.
Yeah, I think with
queen takes. So
quite
stopping
natural.
b4
and not opening the c file. I mean, just avoiding any checks.
And then g4 might be on my agenda as well.
Yes.
g4 driving this knight back to e7. It's like if white would be able to regroup the knight from f3 somewhere.
Yes, but what is a better place? What is a better square on the board for the white's knight?
Ideally d6, but I don't know if it's ever getting there. Ideally I want to put it on d6. Yeah, but once again, not clear what black's supposed to do as well.
Yeah, so this position is better for white. I mean, I can't say clearly, but...
yeah, it's like maybe it's not much, but it's white who is trying in this case. Yeah.
Maybe queen b7 is a direct threat connected to rook d7. I mean...
No,
so...
the knight is
sorry, yeah. Yeah, but...
queen b7
I'll start with
queen
b7
anyway. Queen b7 will be annoying
maybe
anyway.
Knight e4 then, so we'll see.
So far we are waiting for Naka to recapture the bishop on e4.
Probably with queen. Yeah, but usually Naka doesn't spend a lot of time in this
such
kind
moves,
of decisions.
So knight takes looks.
Okay, it looks good, but
Yeah, it's like both make sense, as I said. Yeah, the knight takes e4 as well, because possibly
we can try to guess what is what Hikaru calculates after knight e4. I mean,
b4 now. Because my point is that I want to play knight c5. That's at least what I thought.
Maybe we're not threatening right now. Yeah, but queen e4. Okay.
He takes with the queen.
I propose to make this move like in 1 second, but.
Rook to. What happens if black tries to simplify even further? Yeah, just goes rook d8. Which once again, in some sense, is logical, because you want to extract this knight from f8,
yes.
and if the rooks are exchanged, then the knight can go to d7.
But I don't know what. I don't see any weakness in my part of the board. I mean, if I'm playing white, like even queen d3 is moved without any threats. Yeah, I just take on a6, and then I take on b5, and I have like queen f1.
Yes, after queen b7, I'm not even sure what you were supposed to do. Like knight d4.
Yeah, knight d4. I think at least it's logical.
Then black takes. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, take there.
Takes. Queen a6. And I'm not in time. Queen e5.
Yeah, queen e5, queen b5.
Queen b5, check from e1.
Queen
f1. That is what I was initially hoping for. Yeah, and then queen f1.
And
here, black's
this is
position
simply lost.
Perhaps just desperate.
Yeah.
It's not only the extra pawn, but the fact that two passed pawns on the queen side connect passed pawns, which will
queen e7
run pretty quickly.
Sorry. Yeah. How the queen managed
to gets to
from
e7.
a5 to e7, because it's impossible to make in one move. Probably queen b6 was played like before.
Yeah, queen b6.
Queen e4, then
king is on h2. Yeah,
probably get
black
this one.
Gets to play queen b6, for instance, king h2, and queen to a7.
King h2.
Yeah, king to h7, supporting perhaps knight d7.
Queen d3, controlling the d file.
Once again, the knight d7 move is not allowed.
Yeah, so maybe queen e7 was played with an idea to play knight d7. That's why Hikaru replied queen d3.
Okay, so we can see 8 minutes
against
50 for Hikaru, and I believe it's 8 minutes as well. 8 minutes 10 seconds. It was a couple of seconds ago for Teimour Radjabov.
So maybe now we can switch, because I think it might be getting interesting in So against Zura,
yeah,
because Zura had a time trouble.
Let's look at the other tiebreak. More entertaining. A lot of stuff has happened. So apparently at some point Teimour had to take on d6. Rook d2, rook d2, yeah.
The flow of the game, b5, a3. So this was probably the last position we were
but
analyzing.
before queen e4, I think we still had this one on the board. And here we started to be mildly optimistic for white, yeah?
Yeah.
Queen a7, queen to d3, knight to e4, and he puts the knight on d6. g4, forcing to take. f6, knight here, king f7, f4.
Yeah, so white have the initiative there, but
king e8.
black is still solid.
That's but
okay, it's obviously risky.
Queen d5. Wait, isn't it just like bad?
Maybe I have something like queen e3 right now, and I'm not losing.
Knight g6.
But
now you have.
Is it a threat really? I mean, if I take.
Takes takes.
Like I have
it's
a
check. Yeah, king g2.
Like I take there.
Ah wait, king h3. No,
king h3, and I wanted to repeat it.
Check and then king g2. That
yes.
This was the method. Yeah, check and then king g2. So no more checks, and queen g8 is like.
Yeah, so there is no rook d6 because of at least some checks. So
I mean, this particular one looks lost.
Yeah.
This particular position looks lost.
Okay, so I don't.
And queen e3 was played. Queen e3 was played. So what's his plan after knight g6? Well, as long as he doesn't take, maybe he's.
Yeah, but I think I'm forced to take.
Yeah, it's like I thought.
Oh no, maybe queen g5. We can start with queen g5.
Queen g5, so that
it
if
may be
knight
something
f8.
forced. Maybe something forced. No?
But wait, queen g5. Okay, now g6 played.
No,
Knight takes, but then he's just lost.
Yes.
Takes, and then we couldn't
saw
spot.
that this one is just lost.
Queen f4 check, king to h3.
Yes.
Should be a lead for Hikaru Nakamura.
Should be played immediately.
Yeah, king h3, and now queen g8 is such a powerful threat, and king f8 you are
queen
he gets you from the other end. He gives queen a8 check, and then
black just have to resign there.
Yeah,
which would probably Radjabov will do.
One more check. There is one more. Wait, we missed the check from f1. Wait.
Wow.
There is we somehow got carried away with those checks. Yeah, we missed the check from f1, and
but still, yeah. So it's not so clear.
Rook g2. I checked from.
Yeah, but Radjabov had 15 seconds. Yeah, queen
f1. Okay.
Okay, Rook g2 probably should be.
King h4. King h4.
Wow, and there is no checks after queen e1.
h5.
Yes.
Queen e1, king h5, and then he's mated in one move. Well, that's brilliant.
And after rook d6, I just play probably queen
f7. Queen f7 and check with
the
king h5.
That's fantastic.
So look at Nakamura's king. I mean, it is getting mated whenever black has a check.
Yeah, we missed it.
Yeah, whenever black has a check, the king is getting mated, but he is the one who mates the black king. Nice game in the end. Nicely played by Hikaru Nakamura. This king's escape to h5 was really, really fashionable. He's leading the match now, +1, so Teimour will have to level the score with the white pieces in game 2. By the way, I was just informed that the second game of a tiebreak starts after 10 minutes of the first game, after both first games are finished.
Okay, so